Welcome to the ultimate Ecuador travel vlog. This video follows our entire journey through Ecuador over a number of weeks. We visit deep into the Amazon jungle, try a bunch of local foods in Cuenca, explore the mountain terrain of Mindo, and everything in between. So grab your drink of choice, sit back, and come with us as we explore Ecuador, starting with its capital city of Quito.
We are officially in country number 5 for this year, which is so crazy because at this point last year, I think we were at country 12. We're going so much slower this year.
It's a very different style of travel, but the US is a big country too, and that took a while. We have been in Quito, Ecuador for 5 days now. This is our 6th, and it's really the first day that we're getting out and exploring the city. We've been pretty much working the whole time.
Trying to plan our time in Ecuador because there's so much to do here, and we don't want to miss any of it.
We're starting today by going to a massive building that you really can't miss when you're walking around the streets.
And we're gonna get some delicious food that we've heard is amazing. Oh my God. We're gonna get this awesome view from a lookout. It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a big day. It is a Saturday in Quito, which is one of the biggest, or the biggest city in Ecuador, so it's gonna get pretty busy later. We're out a little bit after 7 so we can hopefully beat a few crowds. Also, this entire video, we're gonna be puffing because Quito is at such a high elevation, and we're only gonna get higher.
The architecture here is blowing my mind. I just didn't expect it to be so grand and intricate. We are here during rainy season, so it's been raining this morning and it's a little bit chilly. It also seems like they're setting up heaps of market stalls, which will be fun later if it's all on happening. Maybe we can buy some stuff for the Qualitoa loop that we need. And some food. Instead of going to the big building that we were meant to go to, we've quickly called into the main plaza or square of Quito. It is so much quieter than we've seen it before, mainly because Jordan wants to put his drone up.
I think it's allowed here. I can't 100% confirm, but we'll try.
This square is beautiful. There's a bunch of buildings all around, and I think they're used for like government stuff. Quito so far has such a nice and different energy to Colombia. It seems very like calm, everyone's super nice. Basically everyone we walked past this morning saying buenos dias to us. I don't know, they just seem really welcoming of tourists and really happy that we're here, which is really sweet.
And the food we've had so far has been awesome. I'm excited to try more.
Ecuador was somewhere we didn't think we would spend that much time. We were like, oh, maybe 2 weeks, quickly go to the Amazon, quickly go to Galapagos, and then sort of out. But since we've been here, we've just learned about so many amazing things in this country that it looks like we'll probably be here for a month.
So many streets in Quito you can see this church from, right in front of us. It looks so nice.
It literally towers over the city. It's huge. It's very Gothic architecture, so I'm excited to see it close up. But it's going to be quite the hike because we're at such a high altitude and we're going to be going uphill. We've made it to the Basilica, but it turns out it doesn't open till 9 AM, so we're just sitting flying the drone again. But it is so incredibly detailed. It is huge up close. Like, you know it's huge because it towers over the entire city, but it's just crazy when you're actually here. It's like real Gothic architecture. It's so pretty. For entry, I think you can get tickets, which are $2 each, and I think you can climb it, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the Condor Tower. Turns out there's a lift that you can get up 3 flights of stairs, then you have to hike the rest of the way. And we're the first ones up here. There's heaps of cafes and stuff as well. I wasn't expecting that.
This building just keeps on going. Oh wow.
We're inside of the clock. And with 2 more floors. I wouldn't say I have a fear of heights. I do have a fear of falling. And that spiral staircase was a bit scary. But this is crazy, we're 16 floors up. Look, you can see the statue.
Emily and I are first to the very top here. There is a massive tour group that got here just before the gates opened and they kind of ran in first, so glad that we could catch the elevator and beat them up here. The architecture up here is incredible, and the closer you get, the better it is, which is not often a thing when you get to architecture. Up the top of this steeple, you have a 360-degree views with not much like guardrail. We're all responsible here. It ended up costing $4 each to get up here. I think today everything's gonna cost a little bit of money, but it's definitely worth it, if only to get the best bearings of the city possible. Okay, now I'm gonna make my way over to Emily. This is the coolest bridge I've ever been on.
You know how I said earlier that I don't think it's heights I'm afraid of, it's falling? Climbing this tower made me think maybe it's heights. That was terrifying. Did you see that it's glass floor?
Yeah.
Oh. How cool that we're here by ourselves though. I like being in the middle. I feel safest here.
Really doesn't look as steep in the camera. Trust us, it is. It's like a ladder.
I have jelly legs. That's
too.
how steep it is.
Speaking of jelly, I'm hungry. Which is a great segue.
Great.
Let's get some breakfast.
All right. Backwards or forwards? I didn't want to do this.
We were in the midsection and we went to get a really good view of the city, and we're doing a time lapse, and a guide happened to come out and tell us all about the city for free. He was saying that everything beyond the church where we were up into the hill is Quito Old Town, and it's really particular about their architecture and like their painting, that if you want to renovate you have to get special permissions, you can't change the colors. Really cool.
Need to wash my hands because I guess no one else is as scared as me coming down those steps. There's also not like a proper handrail.
No.
I think my bravery deserves to be treated with breakfast.
I think so.
I think so.
All right. We found a place that was supposed to sell what we wanted about 30 minutes away, but as we were walking out of the church, this place had a sign for it too, so might as well not give up these awesome views and just have breakfast here. It's also something we've never tried before.
Jordan's inside looking at jumpers for our niece, so I get the coffee. Oh, it's like proper espresso coffee. He's gonna be jealous. I feel like I have to quickly down it, but also I know I should share. Tilly is our first niece, and it has been very difficult this entire trip to not just buy everything we see for her, so we have some ground rules set. It has to be colours we really like, it has to be the correct size. And this is the first one that's met both the criteria. She's gonna look so cute in it. Also the dishes. Okay, so our sisters-in-law have just spent, a month, I think, in Ecuador before we got here, and they said one of the dishes that they are going to miss the most is trujillo. The name comes from the word tiger, and it's said that like the appearance of the trujillo with all the different colours in it kind of looks like tiger skin, which I get. It's eggs, green plantain, cheese, bell peppers, and we even got eggs on top as well. I'm so excited. It smells so good. It smells really herby and like onions in there as well. Uh-oh. Oh my god, what does that taste like? It tastes so familiar. Have a quick bite and tell me what that flavour is. Isn't that so familiar? The green plantains is almost like a mashed potato consistency in there. It's all cooked to perfection. The cheese is all melty inside. Oh my god. I think we're in danger with this one. Also, what a view to enjoy it. I'm happy. I have this theory about new dishes, but the first time you try it, even if it's not actually the best one you will ever have, it's always the one you think is best, if that makes sense. So I don't know if we'll get a better Trujillo than this. There might be ones out there. This is just always going to be the top of our list because it's the first one. Next stop is like a 5-10 minute drive away, so we're waiting for an Uber.
We were very excited to ride the cable car to the top of the mountain, but apparently it's temporarily closed, according to the website. Even though Google says it's still open. I don't know if it's closed for the day or closed for the week or just closed for the morning, but it doesn't look like we're getting up there.
There's no reopening date. It might just be shut until further notice or shut for good. How crazy, no reopening date, nothing. What a bummer, we just paid $3 to come up here. Don't make our mistake. Okay, Centro. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it was shut yesterday. What a joke. But we've come back to the historic center. It does look like there's some sort of market on. So we're just gonna walk around.
That was $8 or $9 we didn't need to spend. You'll notice that all our conversions are in US and Australian. We don't have any other currencies, and that's because Ecuador uses the US dollar, which we had no idea about before we got here, but apparently the Central Bank of Ecuador used to use sucros, and they had a really close relationship with the government, and they printed way too much. Inflation went crazy, so they had to switch. But obviously Ecuador can't print US dollars, so they have to export bananas and coffee and all their exports to get enough of their currency in to be able to have like a surplus. It's really interesting, for me anyway. Like the least planned we've ever been. We're gonna see if we can go in this building to go to where we see other people on the roof. Don't know. $3 per person to get up there. We've already spent enough money. Not too bad when a day where things don't go to plan turns into sweet food. Good?
Yours is like meringue. Ooh. $1 each. So these two together were cheaper than one of us to go up to that viewpoint. And way more tasty.
Good decision. Wow, that's up there with most beautiful churches.
For sure. I'm not sure if that is the gold church that's in Quito, but if it's not, it had a lot of gold.
A lot of gold for a church that's not a gold church.
I also met the sweetest old man. He came up and he was like, "Where are you from? America?" And I said, "Australia." And his eyes went so wide. He was like, "Oh, Australia," and gave me the nicest handshake. It was so loving. Let's keep walking around.
All right. Saturdays are pretty crazy. I think the next thing we need to do is grab some lunch. Yeah, let's try this one.
We have come back to the main plaza for lunch. There's this little cafe that we've decided to sit at. They have this bologna, like dough ball thing that Jordan really wants to try. And I found out why the cable car was closed today. Turns out yesterday or the day before, about 70 people got stuck on it overnight. So it's a safety issue.
Banana bread. It's hot.
a fried pastry. It's like a mozzarella stick. I win.
They can't all be winners. Sometimes we find places you shouldn't go. Nah, that's harsh. They might have some good stuff on the menu, but just not where we go. But we can always make up for it with ice cream. How's your day in Quito?
Good.
Glad I waited.
Before every trip, there's always a moment. You land, someone says something to you, and you wish you knew how to respond confidently. For us, that was the push to stop just learning random phrases and actually start learning for real. Rosetta Stone is a language learning powerhouse, utilizing a desktop browser or a state-of-the-art app on your phone. We've been using Rosetta Stone and it's honestly really surprised us. It doesn't throw flashcards at you, it drops you straight into real-world context. You start connecting images, sound, and meaning the same way that you learn your first language. The feature we've been using the most is the audio companion because you can play it offline, which means we've been practicing on those really long bus rides, even when the signal disappears completely in the mountains. It turns those dead travel moments into useful ones. Now that we're starting to get the hang of it, we started listening to stories read by native speakers. They're short, but you start to pick up the rhythm, pronunciation, and vocabulary without forcing it. The lessons are short, around 10 minutes, so we often do it over breakfast or on a train. And the progress adds up fast. Plus, you can download everything offline so you can keep learning even in those dead zones or when you're on a flight. Rosetta Stone is running a New Year gifting offer right now. You can give someone lifetime access to all 25 languages for over 60% off. No shipping, no waiting, no stress. You just schedule the delivery and their lifetime access lands straight in their inbox on Christmas Day. If you need a genuinely useful, zero hassle gift idea, this is it. You can check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen now. All right, let's get back to the video.
Having had a blast in Quito, we decided to leave the city and we journeyed deep into a much cooler and less explored part of Ecuador.
Yesterday we got a 2-hour bus ride from Quito to Mindo. It was super windy and we heard the best seats were the ones at the front of the bus, which might be true, but we had people in our space the whole time hopping on and off, so it was kind of annoying as well. But today we have the entire day to explore the beautiful cloud rainforest of Mindo. We're gonna see hummingbirds, we're gonna see butterflies, we're gonna make chocolate, but to start, we gotta get breakfast.
So for breakfast, we've come to a local cafe called La Cuenca. It's right on the main strip of Mindo, and we've got to griot again. We got this literally yesterday morning when we had it at the church, and it tasted so good we had to get it again. This one's a little bit drier, but not bad. We also got a big bowl of fruit, a couple of coffees, and a bowl of granola. Pretty good breakfast. Feels really local here.
Time to go see some butterflies. We have made it to the butterfly house in Mindo. This is a very popular thing to do, and there's actually 2 different options. There's a smaller one that's quite close to town, or there's this one which is a lot bigger and about a 15-minute taxi ride away. I think it costs $7.50 per person to go in, and there's like an indoor section and an outdoor section. I'm so excited to see butterflies and live out my Disney princess life. I just have sticky hands. Read juice. There is an indoor garden and an outdoor garden that we're going to.
Google says that this place is temporarily closed, but it's not. It's definitely open. So if it says temporary closed when you're here, just ignore that and come on down. When are you ever going to have this sort of experience before? We actually got to see a butterfly hatch as soon as we walked in.
You get your ticket and you come in and they give you like a little tour and explain the lifespan of a butterfly. And as she was doing it, she was pointing them out and she was like, oh yeah, that one looks like it's going to hatch. And literally as she said it, it's like it just started. All the different cocoons are such different colors. There's like this green, almost alien looking one. There's ones that legitimately look like leaves or bits of bark. And then there's these really metallic, shiny ones that are meant to be by rivers because they look like water.
Yeah.
It's crazy that that's all natural.
Silver and gold. Doesn't look
So
natural
cool.
at all. Looks man-made. On our way over here, our taxi driver was showing us all these bird photos.
Es lindo, ajá. Y este, tucán andino.
Wow. And seeing how good it is to go up the cable car to see it when the weather is like this. Originally we planned to do that tomorrow, but I think we're going to rearrange it because this weather is too good and we can't risk it. We're going to go up there now. Apparently the old looking cable car is like 1 kilometer that way and then 7 k's that way from the butterfly sanctuary. But the chairlift is only a 5-minute walk and takes you to almost the same place. I think we're going to do that and go and explore some waterfalls. My favorite of the butterflies were these ones that had this gorgeous blue back, but you could only see it when they were flying because when they landed, their wings clapped together. It was really sad. It's really hard to get on camera, so you have to come here for yourself.
Mindo is such a tourist hotspot. It's kind of crazy. It's really nice energy in Mindo as well. Like it feels really relaxed and everyone's a bit chill. Nothing happens quickly.
That's our second cable car in a row that's been closed. We messaged the WhatsApp number that's on the board and they just said, we're not opening today. So I guess we will try tomorrow. Things don't really go to plan very often for us these days. Plans change quickly. Apparently the cable car is open, but what we were trying to catch isn't open. So we're just going to the cable car now. We also picked up some friends.
My legs feel all wibbly wobbly.
That all happened so fast. Got in a taxi from the first twin seat cable car that you can get that takes 20 minutes to this only running cable car of the day. And it was incredibly fast. And there's people stopped already. Is there an animal?
Huge.
We didn't do any research for this because we're actually meant to come here tomorrow, but from what we understand, there's 3 different treks you can do once you get here. One that is 20 minutes in and out and you go see one of the waterfalls. The next one's a really long one. I think it's to the biggest waterfall. It's 50 minutes, but you only get to see one. And then the one we chose, which is also a long trek, but you get to see a few waterfalls along the way. It's 35 minutes to the first one, and then you can kind of decide if you want to go further or not. Best bang for your buck, right?
More waterfalls or back? Waterfall puppy! Yay! Oh, you're the sweetest! You're so fluffy! Wow, I love you. Yes, I do. It's a waterfall boy.
Oh.
Didn't you know? He said, didn't you know? I'm a waterfall boy. Every like 100 steps where people start to get tired, have another puppy. Energy boost.
Oh wow.
Wow, look at him eating the leaf. Nom nom nom.
I don't know if our bodies are cut out for the altitude hiking to all these waterfalls, so we saw 2 and we're happy. We're gonna head back to the lift.
I think we weren't mentally prepared for it.
Or
Like,
physically. People are swimming. We don't have board shorts or anything.
that would be so much fun to swim in the waterfalls, but we didn't know because we last minute changed our plans. Plus, I kind of feel like chocolate now. Another waterfall puppy. Wow. Hello. It's okay. Oh, energy boost. I'm telling you, just install puppies everywhere.
Energy!
I love it.
We might need to do some bird watching tours or something, because the whole time down to that waterfall and back up, we were being the little boy from Up.
I'll find him, Mr. Fredrickson.
I think it's Burroughs 2 blocks down. If you
2
go
blocks
past-
down, got it. Snipe. Here, snipey, snipey.
And we didn't see any birds.
They're stuck in the middle. The cable car came over and then just went straight back with the same people in, and now they're stuck in the middle.
Okay, we're good. They must have just been on like a scenic one. Don't know, but different people got off at our end, so we'll get the next one. Chocolate tart.
It's not nothing else healthy.
That's so cool.
It's not too fresh, okay? But I go open to show you how is the food inside. Normally when it is more fresh, you have more pulp, more white part, okay? This is a little small.
Cacao. Cocoa. Straight from the fruit.
Looks weird, but it's good.
It was weird.
Please don't buy it.
Resisting the urge to bite it.
You buy? No buy, okay?
It's so interesting, like there's so much that goes into it. The fact that the trees next to a cacao plant, it can soak up the nutrients and get like a banana flavor from a banana tree. That's crazy. Literally every single plant you could think of. Papaya, coffee, chocolate, avocado, banana, apple, orange.
But you put in these bags. Now it's empty because we put here today, okay? 5 days, you can touch if you want. And this is a 15 days. In 15 days it's ready.
100% chocolate.
Now we set it upside down.
Is it really? When you
Beer,
like
but
this,
not
it's
crazy.
easy. Becoming more close, please, because we are.
I like the strongest one best so far. 77's perfect. We just did a chocolate tour here, and they take you through the entire process from the bean and like the growing of the plants all the way to how you make a chocolate bar. And they try and do it in the traditional ways. It was so interesting. There is no real machinery used until the very last step, and that's just because it's heating it up, so it's easier for a machine to do it. And it tasted delicious. The 77%, mwah, bien. I really liked the salt and pepper one. That tour was amazing. Highly recommend. It seems like it would be like an overly touristy thing to do and maybe overhyped, but it's actually really, really good. And you learn so much. But now we're both hungry, so it's time for the best pizzas in town. For South America, Mindo is not cheap. You can definitely tell it's a touristy place because all of the touristy prices are here, which sucks, but we're splurging on a nice pizza and a couple of beers. What a first day in Mindo. We saw amazing animals, ate chocolate, went on hikes, had adrenaline rushes, and now we're ending it with an amazing pizza and beer. Tomorrow has a lot to live up to. This is day 2 in Mindo, Ecuador. Yesterday we spent the day seeing butterflies, going on hikes, getting an adrenaline rush and eating some amazing food. Today is going to be kind of similar but also very different. We're going to go on a hike and hopefully see some birds. I think we're going to go feed some hummingbirds. And of course we're going to eat some delicious food, hopefully.
There's definitely something that happens when you reach your mid to late 20s, or 30s in my case. You'll all of a sudden want to watch birds.
Chickens.
1 point for Emily.
From what I understand, the Amarillo house or the yellow house in Mindo is like this huge block of land and they just have carved out a bunch of trails on it. And the bird watching is meant to be pretty good. It's really close to town, so heaps of people do this as a DIY way rather than spending like 70 to 90 bucks on a private, oh, it's a bird. Rather than spending like 70 to 90 bucks on a private tour.
Found the house. If you're looking for it, it's one with 2 cute dogs out the front. One's a very sleepy one.
Best guard dog there ever was. You are, wow.
Oh, thank you so much. He's going to show you where they begin, where the trails begin. Trail number 3.
Okay.
And here you have the scenic view of Mindo. After you do trail number 3, then you can do trail 2 and 1.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
less exhausting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, gracias.
Adelante, un buen día. Chao.
Baby chickies. Okay, I'm very excited. This seems like a not very popular option to take. But you go to the yellow house, you pay $6 each, you get a map, they bring you to the trailhead. She recommended that we go all the way up to the top and then sort of loop down all the trails. She said that's going to be the easiest. Also might be quite long, it might be like a 4-hour hike. Baby chicks.
We were debating whether to have breakfast before or after this hike, and if it's 4 hours, we may have made the wrong decision. We've been hiking for about half an hour and we haven't even reached the first trailhead, and we're going to trailhead number 3. It took us 50 minutes to get to the first trailhead.
So I guess, are you still keen? I know we're hungry, but...
We're doing a mindset shift. We've decided we're going to keep going. We're going to try and get to trail 3 because that has the viewpoint of Mindo. There's supposed to be more likely to see toucans there. We're just going to treat it like a workout. So we're probably going to be hiking for another 1.5 hours or 2 hours to get to the 3rd trailhead, and then we can finally leave the road and actually get into the jungle. We've probably been walking for another 10 minutes, and that behind us is the end of that first trail. So
The map is not to scale.
not to scale, or we started it in the very wrong place.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we see trail 2 right ahead, and that means trail 3 is not far away. Not much of a workout anymore.
I just want to see some birds. We keep seeing them, but as soon as you point the camera at them, it's like they can sense it and they're camera shy and they fly away.
They hear the click of it turning on, they scatter.
We made it to the start of Trail 3 and the greenhouse, and it only took an extra 20 minutes. Life is all about expectations. As soon as we were like, okay, this is going to be long, it's going to be hard, it's going to be a workout, it was nothing and it was so easy.
It seems like this place is definitely like an epicenter of where tourists would be coming and going in and out of the hikes, because Trail 3 and 2 meet here, and there's also a greenhouse here and a toilet, and it's beautiful, but we're completely alone. I don't know if that's because we're too late or too early.
According to the map, Trail 3 that we're about to go in is the toucan area, and we should get a good view of Mindo as well. I'm so happy we kept going. There was a real point where we were going to turn around. Now we just got to see some bloody toucans. Mindo looks like it's so far away. It never computes in my brain. It doesn't feel like we've been walking long enough for it to now be that far away. It's such an awesome lookout though.
I know we complained about taking a long time to get here, but it doesn't feel like we walked that far. Really good viewpoint though. Butterfly.
This would be such a nice place to bring like a little picnic and have something to eat up here before you hike down. I'm pretty sure bird watching is best done first thing in the morning, so maybe that's why we're not seeing that many, but we have seen a hummingbird, a bunch of these tiny little birds, and this really cool red-bellied bird. It was like literally an arm distance away from me, but again, as soon as we moved to grab the camera, he got scared and flew away. Now it's gonna be a nice hike back down. Hopefully we see some more things, and then we're definitely gonna see some hummingbirds at our next stop.
Wow. No doubt there are countless birds in these trees watching us, but when they make noise like that, we actually get to see them.
I have no idea what that was. It kind of looked like a peacock crossed with a chicken.
That lives in a tree.
And a turkey, almost.
Yeah.
And it made this really loud noise.
So many weird noises. I am really hungry though. We're going to try and figure out what bird that was while we're at breakfast.
And then hummingbirds. If you're like a hardcore bird nerd, you're into bird watching, that's your thing, I think maybe the tour might be worth your money. But if you're just starting out on your bird journey like we are, the hike was amazing and we still got to see some incredible birds, like that weird turkey chicken guy. I still don't know what it is. I want to look up what that was. Also, if you're just into a hike, that's a great option as well. You just happen to see some birds. Here comes breakfast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy.
We have come to the Beehive for breakfast because this is one of the most recommended places in Mindo, and it's known for its large portions, which I thought, yeah, we're like maybe talking American sizes, but no. I have 2 full bread rolls for breakfast. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this. And an amazing blackberry juice.
Just had a look trying to find what bird it was that we actually saw. Went to a list of the 25 most common birds in all of Ecuador and he's not on it. So maybe we discovered a new species. Maybe he's a little bit more rare.
Now to some not so rare ones.
Seeing the hummingbirds is an absolute must when you're in Mindo. It's about a 5 or 10 minute walk and we'll get to a hummingbird sanctuary. We made it to the hummingbird sanctuary. The actual lookout where you first get here was pretty busy, but I didn't know that you could go for a walk in the actual sanctuary. It's a 20 to 30 minute walk around and hopefully we can see some birds in here. We'll probably finish up there anyway, so we're definitely seeing hummingbirds.
You get one of these plant things that's filled with sugar water and the hummingbirds just come up and drink out of it and it's so magical. They're so tiny, but their wings let off like this fan effect almost when they're here and the buzz from it is crazy. Plus their little tongue is so weird. It's so cool. Quite a popular spot. It's a bit out of town, so I didn't think there was going to be many people when we got here, but it's actually been busy the entire time. But there's still hummingbirds coming, so that's good, I guess. Didn't think the second day in Mindo would live up to the first because the first was amazing. But this is pretty great. If you only come to Mindo for the day, you have to come here. That was amazing. And you can get like a coffee and a toasty for $1.25.
The nature in Mindo was epic, but nothing could prepare us for our next stop. This is truly a place of bucket list adventures. Welcome to the Amazon, a dense and unforgiving jungle brimming with beautiful and dangerous wildlife. Some of them sit in plain sight and are easy to find, while others hide among the trees waiting to be discovered.
Looking up ahead, just jump from branch to branch. And straight above us. Right on.
Our Sani Lodge adventure will lead us deep into the lush wilderness, where we'll swap cultural experience with the locals, trading drones for blow darts. We'll fish for piranhas, enjoy some surprising local delicacies,
Eating bugs in the Amazon.
and have the unexpected, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have our energies rebalanced by a real-life shaman. We'll spend the next 4 days exploring the jaw-dropping Yasuni National Park deep within the jungle. This section of rainforest is specifically renowned for its incredible biodiversity, boasting the richest variety of plant and animal species in all of Ecuador. But this entire adventure started in the small riverside town of El Coca. Had a quick pit stop in Baños and made our way back to Quito. For most people, this journey starts with a quick 35-minute flight from Quito. But when we were looking at those flights, they were about $200 each, so we made the economical decision and caught a bus. It was supposed to be 5 to 7 hours, but a bridge went down along our pathway and it ended up taking a little bit more than 9 hours to get here. But we're here now and we are so excited because this is where the journey begins.
So fancy when they take your bags for you.
Step one of the day is boarding this boat for 3 hours on the river.
From this place, we're gonna walk for like 15 minutes across the land.
This is so cool.
And we get to the small river and take the smaller canoes to go paddling to the lodge. The small species of monkeys may come close to the houses. Of course, if they see a yellow fruit, that means ripe. And then the smell, and then they taste and they love it. But there's no bananas in the wild.
It feels like plastic.
Kind of feels like a library, like you have to whisper. Just hear like cacophony of birds and animals.
Our guide said that in the 60s, when oil companies figured out that this was quite a haven for oil, a bunch of communities here were contacted for the first time, and they still believe that there is a handful there's a handful of uncontacted communities somewhere out here.
That's insane.
Isn't that wild?
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Thank you. Our third and final mode of transport. God, the current's so strong.
Welcome to our tourism project, the Sani Lodge, on behalf of the community and Jonathan.
The kayak over was so cool. We saw a tiny little monkey, a few different types of birds. It was just so cool being like, we're in the Amazon right now. We've gotten to their lodge and we get welcome food. Today rules. I'm so happy. I keep having to be like, you're in the Amazon right now. You're in the Amazon right now. Like, that's insane. This is something you learn about like from the time you're a kid in kindergarten. And we're here. We're physically here. Isn't that crazy? We're so lucky. We are staying in the Puma room, and apparently 25 years ago when this place was built they used to swim in the river. Then because the conservation of the Amazon is doing so well, caimans started coming back, which is like an alligator crocodile kind of thing, and now one of them nests in the solar panels all the time, so we have to kind of keep a lookout every time we walk to and from places to make sure Lucy isn't around. Hey Lucy! There's 4 lodges in the area, and this one and another one is actually run by the community that lives here. So we don't have keys to these rooms. Everyone just trusts everyone that's staying here, and all of the staff are people from this community. It's kind of scary, but really wholesome as well. We've checked into our room. It's about 3 p.m. now. We have an hour until our first Amazon experience. They have this really cool area right down on the river, and there's all these hammocks and like a watching tower as well. It goes 3 floors up. So just chilling out here to waste some time until our first activity.
There's already so many animals you can hear. I'm ready to see them. We're just sitting on the porch waiting for our first hike. And an alligator comes past. I think it might be Lucy that like kind of lives on the reserve. There's also a turtle that was popping its head up. Run, turtle! Like I knew we'd see animals. I didn't think it would happen this quick. Just paddled along the river and then we came into this little inlet. It's so quiet and peaceful, but the water level's a little bit too low, so now we're reversing back out.
They are called the long-nosed bats. One of the most common trees is this one. You can see as a cocoy here.
Thank you.
Gracias, Nelson. Thanks, Nelson.
First activity checked off, and I'd say it was a big success. We went canoeing for what, an hour? We saw 2 different types of monkeys, toucans, and a bunch of different birds. And we didn't even go that far from the lodge. That's what's crazy.
And we also heard howler monkeys in the distance, haunting. But I hope we can see them up close. Day 1 shaping up pretty good.
I just feel like this whole thing's a dream. Like I don't think it's sunk in yet that we're in the Amazon. It feels like one of those big things. I've seen some amazing sights and world wonders, and this feels like equal, if not more exciting than them for some reason. I genuinely think it's because you learn about it when you're a kid. It's like ingrained in you that this is a biodiverse, amazing place, and we're here. That's crazy.
Yeah, got about 20 minutes to kill. We're gonna get changed into something comfy and then come back out for dinner. Dinner was delicious.
It's like a full-on 3-course meal.
Yeah, and we were surprised because apparently we have a night walk tonight, which we didn't realise that we had. So we've just got our gumboots on. Boots. And we're ready to go. It does look like it's drizzling. They've got ponchos and stuff, so I don't think I'm gonna bring this camera. So if you see anything after this, it was from my phone. And if you don't, we'll see you tomorrow.
Frogs sometimes are higher up, so we make the trees. Some mammals are active at night, like night monkeys. Ah, look. That's the smoky jungle frog. He's on this branch. Stand here. Amazon forest dragon. On the dead branch.
Yes, it is the rainforest.
Yeah. It's currently about 5:30 in the morning. We're going to get breakfast because today we have a full day. We get absolutely no rest. We are leaving at 6:30 to see birds potentially on a clay wall.
All ponchoed up for today because it's a bit rainy. We're not going to the community today because the weather's not great, and the main reason you sort of go there is to see parrots, which aren't going to be out and about. So instead we are going to this huge observation deck, which I'm really excited for.
We're going to be at the observation tower for 2 hours and then come back, I think. Pretty chill day, turns out. She's gonna be cozy.
Buddies. Lucky we love each other.
Lucky.
45-minute canoe and we'll be at the lookout. I think this is the lookout they were saying that a bunch of the cruises, the Amazon cruises, stop at.
That's cool. I feel much lower to the water with this many people.
It's kind of nice sitting next to each other. Quite romantic. Where? At the same branch. Oh, we weighed it down a bit though.
Car alarm bird.
So this depression is being filled with rainwater. So this is the black water, you know. So the rainwater just fills this place, and then the vegetation starts growing around. So this lake may be gone, you know, in the future will be all covered with this plant. So we are now coming into the stream that feeds the lake. So the rainwater from the thousands of hectares around and this huge swamp are flowing into the lake and then to the Napo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's sitting on it's like at 2 o'clock. You're gonna see a red dot. Yeah, up there.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 red things, brownish things. Those are the monkeys.
We're not even at the observation deck yet, and we've seen howler monkeys and a whole bunch of different birds.
And a whole bunch of stinky turkeys, which is like the most common bird here. Apparently they digest the same as cows.
The gas that it makes from fermenting and digestion makes them stink, so stinky turkeys.
Look at what we're going through.
After our 45-minute amazing canoe ride, we have a 20-minute walk to the observation tower.
That canoe ride was amazing. It was so quiet. We saw howler monkeys, so many different types of birds, and now we're going to the observation tower. Like, we've already observed so much. Also really glad we have these wellies. I just think it's so cool that you take a canoe ride in a jungle and stop at like an unassuming pier, get out, trek 20 minutes through this, like the sludgiest stuff. It's thick rainforest to get to an observation tower. I don't know, it just feels so wilderness.
Other indigenous people from Ecuador, the Cofan people, they believe that when you die, that's where your spirit will rest, inside the tree.
We've made it to the observation deck and it is huge. It goes all the way to the top of this massive tree.
205 steps to the top. Halfway.
There's a K-pop.
K-pop. And how old was it?
Now using carbon-14,
Yeah.
it's possible to know how old is this, but 600, 700 years old.
Wow, 600 years old. Oh my god, we're on the top of it. This is insane. We are above the Amazon rainforest right now in this huge 600-year-old K-pop tree. They've built this awesome observation deck that heaps of people apparently come and use. You literally have a bird's eye view of the Amazon. And we're the only group here. How special is that? And we brought this massive telescope, so they're going to try and find all different animals and birds for us, and we'll get to have a look. Isn't this crazy? I just love the Amazon. It just keeps getting better and better.
That's really cool.
We've been on the observation deck for like
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been cool.
It's been insane. Apparently we have to be careful of picking up our bags because there might be bullet ants on them, and that sting hurts.
It's like they can sense where they are, like because they come here so often. They literally put the telescope up, and he found something straight away.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
Yeah. One of the tour guides just showed us a video that a guest took 2 weeks ago, and it was a jaguar right in front of their trail path. I don't even know what I'd do if I saw a jaguar, but I want to see one. Unbelievable.
The largest parrot.
We've just spent 2 hours in this private treehouse. Pretty cool. Saw countless things and got the drone up so you can see how epic it is. Check. Now for another hike back through the jungle.
Or an anteater. Anteaters live in the trees. They have prehensile tail like the monkey. Spirit of this plant is the one of the snake. Many shamans will tell you that they know medicinal plants. You know, they drink ayahuasca, and before they go to drink, they get in touch with the spirits of the forest. The monkey's comb.
We're on this short hike back to the canoes, and it's so much fun learning about all these different plants. There's this like spiky seed that apparently the capuchin monkeys use as a hairbrush. We've seen a bunch of different frogs. Seen a plant that local communities use as contraceptive, like they brew a tea and then they aren't fertile for a year. It's just all so exciting. And we're lost.
You can touch how hard is the skeleton.
Oh, it's so creepy. We're walking back and I just have the biggest goofy smile on my face this entire time. One, because we're in the Amazon and that's pretty freaking cool. But two, because there's something about being in gumboots and walking through the mud, the sound and the feeling of it, I feel like it's unlocked something in my inner child. And I just am obsessed with it. It's so much fun.
It's like jumping in puddles when you're a kid, and it doesn't matter because mum's gonna clean up.
Yes! That's what it is. There's zero consequences. We're being told to do it. I love it. So satisfying. what was that, our second, third excursion in the Amazon, and it just keeps getting better and better. Like, I feel like you know you're going to see a lot of animals, but every time you see anything like a centipede, a bug, a fly, you just get so excited. Or I do anyway.
And this time we happen to see a bunch of monkeys too. And a welcome drink when we get back. I can get used to this.
I am so happy we came to Sani Lodge because it's community run and we have all this land around us that apparently not all the other lodges have. It's just so nice, and everyone here is so wholesome. And they like really want you to have a good time, and they're so proud of the land. I love it.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to tell you what's next, but I have no idea. Could be relaxed time until dinner. Could be another walk. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to enjoy it.
This place is so nice. You come back from your excursion and your bed's all made and all your stuff has been so nicely put on the bed. When you go to dinner, they've come through and made up everyone's mosquito net so it's done the correct way. It's the little things. Also, our bags. I was a bit nervous because we have rolly bags about how you get them to the property. But we got to the pier, they take them off you, put them in plastic bags so that they don't get wet. They come on the canoe with you, and then when we had to walk, we just took our backpacks and the staff went and got all our bags for us. And then by the time we checked into our rooms after our snacks and welcome drinks, our bags were already in here. How fancy is that? We've got about an hour or so, I think, until lunch, which I'm not even hungry for because we had a big breakfast and they gave us a snack while we were at the observatory tower. I'm sure it's going to be amazing though, so I'll probably eat it. Looks good.
We just had lunch. Again, it was incredible, but the things we heard from the tour guides here just made us fall in love with this place even more. It's completely community run. So there's 40 employees and almost all of them are from this local community. During the pandemic, obviously they didn't have any guests here and they considered going and drilling for oil just to get some money, but they stuck it out, kept the lodge open and started welcoming guests back last year. They're also reinvesting into their own community, so instead of just going to get fruits and vegetables from a market, they're getting locals to plant the fruits and vegetables that they need so that they can pay them instead of random people at a market. I just think it's really cool. And before dinner, we've got one more afternoon hike. Apparently this one's going to be a couple of hours through the jungle. I have to bring cameras, water, and a poncho, but I really hope it doesn't rain again.
I think this is our last activity of the day. 2-hour hike in the trails that they have just around this lodge because there's so much land here. It's like in the middle of the jungle. It's crazy.
Of it, so the smoke will be the repellent. It does have a special smell. Or when they are working in the crops, if it's the dry season, there will be lots of sandflies, these tiny insects. So that's when they burn the whole nest.
I hate being the tallest, even though I'm at the very, very end of the trail. I keep hitting spiderwebs on my forehead because everyone just goes under them.
It's raining now in the Amazon rainforest. But what's crazy is it sounds so intense, but you can't feel anything because we're under the canopy. There's like nothing coming through. Might have spoken too soon. Is this on right?
Some indigenous people used to use this shell as a cradle for babies.
The guides know so much. I honestly don't know how they keep it all in their head, but they're telling us facts about like every tree, every animal, every bug. My favorite one is there's this tree that's called the walking tree, and its roots are like this. And when it wants to get more sunlight, it literally grows more roots in one direction and walks over there.
So it oxidizes and becomes blue. It's a dye.
Getting stuck in the Amazon rainforest during a rainstorm wasn't high on my list, but I had so much fun. I literally shouldn't have had a smile on my face that entire time, but I did. I loved it. If you're not going to see a bunch of animals, I feel like this is a pretty good second. Ready?
Yeah.
I am so grateful that they give you gumboots and a big rain poncho. Can you imagine being stuck out there in just our Mac packs and our little hiking boots? It would be scary. We have a little bit of time to kill before dinner, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for today because I think that the rain is here to stay. Dinner was amazing yet again. I think that was my favorite dinner so far. It was like a beef goulashy stew kind of thing with these potatoey yucca guys. I think that's it. In the next one, we are going to meet the local community and we'll show you around this amazing lodge. Good morning from day 3 in the Amazon. Today is super exciting because we get to go hang out with the local community here, and not only that, but they are having a soccer tournament, so we get to see all of the communities coming together into one place. So
and more
special.
birds and monkeys, isn't there? Hopefully.
I'm so excited for today.
To start the day as normal, we've got a canoe ride.
Now, 10-minute walk and then a motor canoe. We just saw a bunch of these ants, and apparently the locals call them surgeon ants because if they have a wound, they pick them up, let them sting the gash, and their bite staples together the wound, and then they just break it off, I guess, and the wound is stapled up. An organic stapler. How good is that? That was such a rainy motorboat ride. What's crazy is you'd think a river that big, the Napa River, that they could just go straight down it, but they have to traverse like back and forth because there's so many river islands and like sandbanks that they have to dodge.
Thank you.
We're still going to try and find the parrots even though it's raining and they probably won't be out, but they have a little hut that we can wait in, so at least it'll be dry.
That boat ride was crazy. This jungle walk is crazy. It really feels like an adventure, like a proper adventure. Trekking like this feels like Forrest Gump, where he's like, and one day it started raining.
And it didn't quit for 4 months.
The parrots, parakeets, macaws, they eat the seeds, but still the defense compounds may affect them. So to neutralize the effect, they eat clay. The clay absorbs the toxins and neutralize the toxicity of them. And the same will happen with this dead wood. We don't know what kind of tree it was, but it's not any dead tree. Right. It's a specific one. They find the minerals or the wood itself may be absorbing the toxins they have.
Technically we did see macaws, but they were supposed to come to that central tree, which would have been a lot closer and a lot better looking, but they didn't. We did see a woodpecker and some bugs though, so pretty cool. I think now we're going to the community and gonna get some lunch.
That was the ancestral territory of Guarani people. They were uncontacted until the 60s, 70s. Part of the history of the Amazon basin is the rubber era, and many people, indigenous people, were enslaved to work on the rubber extraction. It was a very big business. Many became billionaires with that.
We've made it to Saniwami, which is the local community's women's club, and basically they've set up a business for themselves where they sell handicrafts and they give tours to people and tell them all about the land here. We're in the kitchen now where we're learning how to make moti? We are learning about maito, which is when you wrap food up in a leaf, and I just got to make one. So you put in, it's It's 3 leaves, you put in a bit of fish, some heart of the palm, and then you wrap it all up. And Marcella is so speedy and so skilled at it, and I'm like... It's so cool here though. I feel so grateful that we got to be here when they're having the soccer tournament, because the energy and the vibe is just so high and energetic, and I think there's heaps of people here that don't normally see tourists, so they're all excited to see us as well. It's really cute. We both got to try some chicha as well. I'm already having the best time. I'm gonna go wait for my food to cook.
Now you are going to make
Jordan's gonna put the drone up, and we've got a little cheer squad for him. They're all watching it. I'm so excited to see it. It's very cute.
The kids love the drone. Now all we have to do is wait for our food that Emily cooked. Oh, penalties. Am I gonna go?
Asegura, asegura.
Look at those guys. Can everybody see? This is the grubs alive. You can hear them like biting, yeah? They bite really, really strong, the hard part of the palm. So first, we have to kill it, and then you have to chew very well. And in case you don't chew very well, this will come back, right? The head is the best part of it, yeah? Okay, look at that.
Looks like a croissant.
Very tasty.
Eating bugs in the Amazon. Look at his little face. It really tastes like bacon. You'd never know.
Delicious.
My favorite.
It tastes like bacon. It's not bad.
Fish under there. Really good.
Today has been a bit of a mixed bag. Really all over the place, and I don't know if we did a really good job narrating what we were doing, but we're just having fun, so.
I feel like today with the rain and everything, it could really go wrong if you were with the wrong type of people, but the Sani Lodge staff and our little group, everyone's just happy being stuck in the rain or not seeing a bird exactly how we thought we would. It's just been amazing. And then we come to the community and it's just like been the best afternoon.
It has been really good. The only thing left to do is to get the canoe back to the lodge.
How quiet is life around you, you know. And today in the community, this big gathering, you know. So we hope you enjoyed. Now enjoy your hammock or your your cabin. That's a tamarind.
Oh my god. What ones are they? Can you see that one on the branch?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh, wow.
Can you see him on the edge?
Yeah.
He's so far down. He's almost in the white bit. Always having something to eat.
Wow,
Oh,
there's more
is
coming.
there more?
Jump
Oh,
on
look
to
at him
the
looking up. So good.
Oh,
So many of them. We spent the rest of the afternoon in the hammocks, watching spider monkeys jump from branch to branch across the river. After dinner, we were surprised with a night canoe and skimmed across the still water in silence and darkness, searching for the red light reflecting in the eyes of a black caiman. The camera couldn't see much, but we did find a baby caiman hiding amongst the leaves. Today is our last day in the Amazon, but we might have saved the best to last because we get to meet and learn from a shaman today. How special is that?
Some awesome driving. It was a lot of fun just flying around the tributaries.
One of the main treatments that's going to be offered here is you can have a bath. So they sort of pick different little things like ginger or different plants and create a personalised bath for you. Now we're going to get a tobacco sort of treatment where they cleanse the spirits and the soul and the energy. This is so cool though. Definitely have to upgrade to 5 days if you're coming here. Our morning with the shaman was unlike anything we've ever experienced before. After rubbing a tobacco cigar all over our bodies, the flame was ignited to begin the ceremony. Our shaman, Wilson, explained to us that traditional shamanism is unfortunately on the decline. There are less and less children wanting to learn the methods and rituals passed down through the generations. He explained that he could have 10 children and maybe one would decide to take on the challenge of learning to be a shaman. While most shamans are men, Wilson's mother, who we would later meet, was one of the few revered women who took on this role. For centuries, this knowledge has been passed down from generation to generation, with shamans often drinking ayahuasca to connect with and learn from the spirits of the jungle. We felt incredibly grateful to be able to experience a traditional tobacco bath. This is said to be a powerful mediator between humans and gods. The tobacco bath has curative properties and can provide psychological answers in one's search for meaning. Towards the end of the ceremony, we were asked to keep our eyes open into the smoke for as long as possible. Depending on the way the cigar burns tells the shaman how our spirits are. Mine, which had burned unevenly, showed that I was out of balance, while Jordan's, which burned from left to right, showed that he was more in balance. Another common treatment among the local people is putting tobacco-soaked water into the nose. It is said that once done, the animals within the forest will look into your eyes and know that you are strong and leave you be. In the days following the ritual, our dreams became more vivid, and for the first time in a long time, both of us would consistently remember them the next morning. To say this treatment and our morning with the shaman will be an experience we'll look back on is something of an understatement.
So we just sat down to see kind of how bags have been made, which takes 2 weeks and is insanely detailed but looks incredible. And then they showed us how to make these baskets, which are super light but also really strong. And then we got to talking about blow darts, we got some off the wall, and now I think we're going to go see what they're like. Bit of a demonstration of blow darts.
No instructions, figure it out.
Where else but the Amazon?
We literally just got back and we're going to quickly run and show you through the incredible Sani Lodge, starting with the dock. This is where you enter and exit the lodge. It also works as like a 3-story observatory and a hangout spot. Floor 1 is filled with hammocks and it's so nice. People all come down here after a big day of activities, read their books, have a nap, basically swing away while we look for Lucy or different birds and monkeys. Level 2 has amazing lookouts as well as some bar chairs and one like stool with a table in the middle. This might be one of my favorite levels. To peel the curtain back a little bit, we had a bit of a big life event happen while we were sitting here. The third level is the perfect observatory spot. You have all of these openings so you get a view 360 degrees. To the left of me there's some solar panels. Essentially the entire of Sani Lodge is run by that. They do have a generator in case it fails because people still want electricity and hot water. But how cool that basically everything's run from that. And a caiman named Lucy has come to nest there 3 years in a row, which is kind of scary because it's right near our room. This is the bar where we had our welcome drinks and snacks, and you can get a drink basically 24/7. They have cocktails, mocktails, soft drinks, everything you could think of you can get here. Again, it has all of these openings so you'll never miss out on seeing a toucan or a monkey or something really cool. This is the dining room, but there's people eating, so we'll come back. These are all of the amazing huts at Sani, and it's really cool. It's almost in like... It's almost in like a hexagonal clock sort of formation from a center point. Everyone has a different name for their huts as well. We got puma, there's like different fish that are found here locally. If you're not doing a water activity, this is normally your meeting spot. This is also where I think the Wi-Fi router is, so normally there's a lot of people sitting out here just catching up on the day-to-day news. Puma! This is our lodge. Like we said on day one, there are no keys for the doors. Everyone here trusts each other and everyone that works here is from the community. So again, there's just this trust built in. We have lots of stuff, we have some cash, and not a single cell in my body has been nervous leaving this unlocked and just everything open and out. And this is our cabin. From what I understand, 90% of the cabins have the same configuration. There is a family room as well as a honeymoon suite, but basically everything else is like this. We have a very comfy twin bed as well as a single, a fan which has kept us perfect temperature all night, and a mosquito net which the staff put up for you every single night. You don't have to worry about that at all. All of the windows don't actually have glass. They just have this net across them so bugs don't get through, which is really nice because you go to sleep and you hear all of the crickets, you hear all of the nature sounds. It's like having, what's it called?
Ambient machine?
It's like having your own natural ambient machine every single night. I think both of us have slept incredibly well because of it. We also have a bathroom. It's pretty stock standard, but you do have a hot shower. And when I say hot, I mean hot enough even for me. Like, I have to turn the cold tap on sometimes. What's really sweet is that I think every second night they replace your towels and they're always made in this really cute shape. I think we had like a crab or a frog on the first night. But now it's time for lunch and we'll show you the dining room. This is the dining room where we eat breakfast, lunch and dinner every single day. The time for breakfast changes depending on what activities you're doing, because you might wake up earlier or later, but dinner and lunch is always the same, and they announce it by blowing this horn and you can hear it. We heard it canoeing in today. All of the food has been amazing. The staff are so sweet as well. So I'm very excited for lunch. For lunch and dinner, we always start with a soup, then the main course, and at dinner there's normally a dessert. Plus there's always juice or something fun.
Lunch was amazing as always. Now we have a little bit of a gap before we go for our last adventure of the day, piranha fishing. Again, another surprise, had no idea that we were going to be doing this. Every day it's like adventure, hour gap, adventure. Nuts. Piranha fishing. If we catch some, we might be able to eat them for dinner if they're big enough.
Which is crazy.
Which is cool.
I didn't think you could eat them.
Don't hold us to that, but that'd be cool.
No, I'll definitely catch one.
Okay.
100%, guaranteed. Can't believe this is going to be our last Amazon adventure. I can't believe that's even a sentence I'm saying, to be honest, that we're complaining about our last Amazon adventure, let alone the fact we've had any sort of Amazon adventure, is pretty dang cool. You can see they've got like little rods for us to go piranha fishing, as well as like a bunch of meat chunks, I guess, because piranhas eat meat. I guess that makes sense. Something about this place and this trip has made me feel very grateful about the lives we've built for ourselves, I guess. I just can't believe that we get to do something like this on a random Monday. We're going piranha fishing in the Amazon. I think I've teared up like 4 or 5 times this trip. Another really cool thing about Sani Lodge is that they sort of personalise the services based off of what you book. There's a group behind us and they are very avid bird watchers. So if bird watchers come, they have a bit of a different itinerary to everyone else. If you're a bird watcher, you get to go bird watching. And if you come with a kid, they also give you a personalised sort of service, because obviously children need a bit more breaks, or some of the hiking and stuff like that might not be suitable for them. So they really make it individual for everyone. It's just really cool. How's it going?
I got a nibble immediately, which made me think it was really easy. Now I'm not so sure. That's my first nibble in ages.
Did you feel it that time?
I felt it that time.
Caught a piranha.
Yeah. You're welcome, piranhas. Another one. That's good.
Fishing go.
It was fun. As a team, we caught 2. So it's pretty good.
They're so freaky looking.
Up ahead, just jump from branch to branch. He's up the top there. See? They're straight above us. Right up. What are you doing, cheeky boy?
Whoa. Oh look, there's another one.
What?
Oh wow, to the right, Renee? To the right? Up here. Wow. Really good. Wow. Can you see him? Perfect. Walking away. You see him?
Yeah. Wouldn't be one last Amazon adventure without some monkey sightings. Some of the best. They like crossed the river in front of us.
That was maybe my favourite monkey encounter we've had. They were so close and so low to the ground. They're so bloody cute. I'm gonna miss this life.
Okay, that is enough eating bugs. It's time we return to modernity. We're on a mission to try all of that Ecuadorian food we've been seeing all over the place.
Good morning from the very popular city of Cuenca. If you don't know where or what that is, it is the 3rd largest city in Ecuador and sits about 450 k's south of Quito. And it's super old. Before we dive into the food, I want to give you a really quick history lesson because it's pretty cool. This town was originally settled before the Spanish Empire got here, but also before the Incans. Really old. Originally, it was settled by the local Canary people and they called it Guampandaleg. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it translated to land as big as heaven or something along those lines. Eventually the Incans came and overruled them, and they changed the name to something that means the door of the Puma. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's this. The Incans settled the town with the ambition to create it as big as their capital in Cusco. And stories kind of went around the world that it was pretty big. There was heaps of gold here and heaps of treasure. But when the Spanish did actually arrive in the 1500s, they'd all but deserted the town. So now it's filled with colonial architecture and cobblestone streets, so much so that the entire Centro Historica, or the Central Historic District, is considered a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But I'm hungry. Let's go get food.
So today is a food tour and we have it roughly planned out, like the dishes we want to try. But it is also the Ecuadorian National Day, so there are flags everywhere. There's a chance shops aren't going to be open, so we're kind of going to roll with the punches today and just whatever happens, happens. Whatever we eat. So long as it is Ecuadorian food, we're happy. Because I can't help myself, I made a little list for today of the dishes we want to try. In no particular order, there's a couple of snacky things, a breakfast thing, a couple of desserts, which I'm looking forward to. I really have no idea how today's gonna go because it is Independence Day. Apparently they don't celebrate heaps here, it's more in Quito that they tend to, so we're hoping we shouldn't have a problem. Of the day, it's closed.
So the first place we were going to go, Casitas, is just down the road, but they don't open till 12, I think because it's a public holiday. So instead, we've come to Aroma de Cafe. They do have what we want, and that is called motepillo. It looks pretty breakfasty, but it's dried corn that's been peeled and like boiled until it's soft. Usually comes with coffee and some cheese. We're going to try and get the full meal here and the full experience. Should be a pretty good breakfast.
Not gonna lie, the temptation to just get Trujillo again is really high because we are obsessed with that breakfast, but we thought it's a food tour day, so we have to try some new things. Hopefully it's just as good.
I did not expect there to be sausage on top, but very pleasant surprise. It looks kind of tigrillo-y, like what we've had a few times and we've loved, but there's definitely bits I don't understand. We also got a juice which looks like a malt beer. What in the world? I have no idea what type of juice that is. Ow. And we got coffee, but it's Cafe Tinte. Cafe Tinto, which means it doesn't have any milk in it. Cafe smells good. Tastes good.
Whoa, it's so steamy.
It's good, it's different. It's like tigrillo, but with corn in it. They look like almost nuts. I don't know, it's just different. It's not bad. You wanna try some?
Imagine scrambled eggs with corn, and that's what this tastes like. I really don't know how else to describe it. It's nice, but it's scrambled eggs and corn. That is ringing a bell. I don't know what fruit it is, but it seems familiar. What's that orange cross tomato fruit? That's what it tastes like. Dish number 1 crossed off for the day. It was good, but if you only have one breakfast for some reason in Ecuador, I'd recommend tigrillo instead.
Final thoughts on the motepillo. I think, like Emily said, if you only have one breakfast to get in Ecuador, tigrillo is going to be the one you want to get. But if you have two, try that next. The next food we want to get can be found in a few different places, so we're going to try our luck in the main square.
But we're gonna go eat it in the square because it's prettier there. All I know about a humita is that it's made from corn, and I think it's like steamed in some sort of banana leaf or something similar to that. I don't know how to eat this, but I think you fold the leaf down, maybe. That is really good. It's kind of like, in the best way possible, uncooked banana bread batter. That's like maybe just slightly been cooked, but it's quite under, so it's a bit runny still. That's what it tastes like.
There's giant guinea pigs.
That is definitely the winner today. I can see myself ordering that many times in the future, and we've already seen the next thing on the list that we want to get. It is a dessert, so we were going to save it for later, but I feel like the fact we've seen it is a sign that we should eat dessert now. Back to the square?
Man, it's all happening around the church here. It's like everything is sold here and all the people are here. It's got a really good friendly vibe to it though.
It's so weird because you expect it to be heavy like ice cream, but it's cream or meringue or something.
We've been seeing these since we got to Ecuador, and at first we thought it was just massive tubs of ice cream, but it didn't really compute because it wasn't melting. Now we understand. It's kind of like a meringue, whipped creamy, ice cream adjacent thing.
I don't actually know what this is called. The vendor has like 2 massive tubs of the different flavors. He asked if we wanted mixed and I said yes, that way we get to try both. He also put some like, I think shredded coconut, sprinkles and maybe some strawberry syrup on top. It seems a super popular sweet treat to get. We have seen them everywhere. And what, it was 50 cents? I think he took. I just held money out and he took what he needed. Really good though. It's like a super sweet meringue adjacent whipped cream. What a cool little treat. I guess I'll finish this one and you can probably, you're not hungry probably.
Literally the only weight is the cone. It feels like I'm holding an empty cone. Sprinkles on top's a nice touch.
Whoa. It feels like you could have 5 of these and not be full. It's like air.
Anyway, on to our next food. I think this is the heartiest of all the foods we're having. It's probably considered lunch the most out of all the ones. And Emily's really excited.
I don't know what restaurant this is, but they have the best view, so I'm just gonna hope they have something on our list.
Not only did we find a really gorgeous place to have what we're considering lunch, but I think we may have found the actual way to get up to the church tower. It's not actually inside the church as you would expect, although I might be speaking too early, I don't know. For now, we're ordering something called the locro de papas, which is like a potato soup. This one's actually loco de papas cuencano. I don't know how that's different, but I'm assuming it's like the Cuenca vibe. We'll find out. Hola.
A little bonus for the food tour. We are full-on obsessed with this sparkling water. I'm pretty sure it's Ecuadorian, and I'm also pretty sure that it's natural somehow. Like the sparkles and the bubbles are natural. It's delicious. We ordered 1 bowl and we have 2. I don't know if the waitress is that good that she's split it into 2 smaller bowls, which I wouldn't be surprised. She's quite nice. But maybe we've accidentally ordered 2. It's so bright yellow, it looks like it's just a bowl of melted nacho cheese. It looks like we get a slice of avocado, some onions, and maybe some extra cheese on top. I don't know, it looks good, smells amazing.
Wow.
Oh my god. That's so good. Soup is very popular in Ecuador. Our guide in the Amazon said if he doesn't get a soup with his meal, he doesn't count it. Like, it doesn't count as a meal if it doesn't come with soup beforehand. And this one is divine. It's just like super soft cooked mashed potatoes covered in cheese. Does it get better than that? No. This might be the winner. This is top.
Yeah, I can see why you like that. That's got that immediate like potato. I don't know how to say it, like wholesome-y, filling, warming, comforting. Yeah. Thanks for getting all my adjectives. It's like the kind of winter's day sort of soup. Nice and thick. It's delicious. I think this is top of my list as well. This might be the best thing we've had. If you're in Cuenca, whatever this restaurant's called, with this view, and get this food, bellissimo.
That was the best thing so far today. And like, it's quite high above the others, so I don't know if it's gonna be beaten. It's very filling though, because it's like a bowl of creamy, delicious potatoes covered in cheese. And the avocado, surprisingly, I didn't know how that was gonna go, but it like cuts through the richness perfectly. I really liked it. I knew our waitress was a winner. She did just separate the one soup into 2 bowls. What a little legend. Isn't that so nice? It's the little things in life. I am loving Cuenca, Ecuador so far. It is beautiful here and it is such a different vibe to the rest of Ecuador. I'm just really enjoying my day and the food's been amazing. Win, win, win.
$150 spiral stairs to the top.
These little platforms up here so you get this amazing view of Cuenca. 150 steps was a lot. Apparently this church isn't even finished.
Oh.
So it doesn't have any bells, which I guess is quite weird for a church. Because these were meant to have massive towers on top that house the bells.
Oh well.
How cool is that? Never completed. Alright, I'm scared up here.
$2 each. I think it's worth it. Worth checking out.
So apparently there's some old ruins somewhere here in Cuenca, but we've decided to stop by the river because we passed a little cafe that serves one of our desserts. And I didn't know if we would find this one. This one was sort of on the list as like a Hail Mary, because everywhere you Googled, you couldn't find somewhere that served it. So we saw the sign and we had to stop.
So it's called Dulce de Higo, and from what I understand, it's a fig that's been like drowned in syrup. You try some?
It's like pure sugar.
Pure sugar. And we couldn't get just one, so we had to get one full tub.
Taste that. That's just the syrup. It's like golden syrup and Christmas mixed into one. This can't be how you eat them. I'm glad we have a few more nights in Cuenca that we can slowly go through this, because that is so sickly sweet.
It's really nice. It's just really rich and really sweet. Like if you give a kid this, they're gonna go ballistic for hours. Or in my case, a 30-year-old grown-ass man.
It's genuinely so sweet that one singular fig I think we could share and it would be enough.
Wow.
Save the rest for later.
From here, we've got a few hundred meters along the river to get to some ancient ruins. So that ruin, I actually didn't know we were going to pass that, but that was found in the 70s and apparently shows the differences between the Canary people and then the Incas came and built on top of them. So there's two different levels and two different civilizations there. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty confused. This place is part ancient ruin, part museum, part garden, and part zoo. There's a macaw.
His head.
I'm not a vet. I'm not even that big of a bird guy, but these cages look way too small and all the birds look unwell. I don't know whether they're brought here because they're unwell and they're kind of rehabilitated here, or if it's the captivity that's making them look like that, but...
I thought this was just Inca ruins. I didn't realize they also had this.
Really small cages.
The answer to a question I had forgotten about. We saw these guys on a hike in Mindo and had no idea what they were. Turns out it's a bearded guan.
It might be because we just came out of the Amazon and being around people who are so passionate about conservation and the birds flying so free. But that's really upset me.
Maybe they have to be confined because they have some disease. I don't think that's the case, but...
I don't think so.
Bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat my sorrows.
That museum has honestly left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not even that hungry anymore. It's completely derailed this video. Seeing animals treated like that, it's just not okay.
And that's why we're gonna donate 10% of whatever we make from this video to some conservation thing.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
This Ecuadorian food tour has gone so well today. We just picked up 2 more things on our list. To finish our Ecuadorian food tour, we have 2 pastries, one of which is called oreja, I think. It translates to ear. Does it look like my ear?
Yeah.
Kind of more like a love heart. We got it from this really nice bakery we saw as we were walking down here. And the guy was so sweet and it smelt insane in there. I wish this was smell of it and it was that good. But this kind of looks like a puff pastry with a bunch of sugar on it. It is like puff pastry with a bunch of sugar on it. I think maybe there was a sugar syrup or something that's hardened. Quite nice. Be nice with a cup of coffee in the morning.
Kind of tastes like Wheat Bix back home, lathered in sugar.
Yeah, it does.
I'm getting like the dry Wheat Bix crunch from it.
I don't even know if this one's right. The final one I can't pronounce, and I'm also not sure if this is actually what we were going for, but the name translates to 1,000 leaves, and it does look like there's a bit of layers.
It sounded really dry too.
I think it's the wrong thing, but it's good. It's almost like a meringue base, some like syrup or something, and then puff pastry on top. Just a nice sugary dessert.
Because it does look like it's got the layers, but pretty sure this isn't the 1,000 leaves thing we were trying to get.
Oh.
It is tasty, but I don't know if it's supposed to be this way, but most of the pastries we've had in Ecuador have been really dry. I don't think that's really for me, but it's not bad. That's the end of our Ecuador food tour. Tried some good things. I really like that soup with the view. Ooh.
That's got to be number 1, then Hamitas, then the whipped cream ice cream.
Yep, then the breakfast thing.
Then the breakfast thing, then the pastries.
Yeah.
And it goes the ear one and the not 1,000 leaves.
Yeah.
And that's my rankings. I didn't realize I knew that.
The next time you see us, we'll actually be catching an overnight bus from here in Cuenca to a new country.
Woohoo! Peru!
Catching the Ecuador to Peru overnight bus is one of the simplest, we didn't get robbed, and most cost-effective way to get into Peru. We've been in the beautiful country of Ecuador for 6 weeks, which is longer than we expected to be, but that meant we got to catch a lot of buses. From the cloud forest in Mindo through to the Quito Loop and even into the Amazon rainforest. No flights, all buses. Now that we're in Cuenca, we are catching the longest bus yet. The Cuenca to Mancora bus crosses the border at about 1 a.m. Pretty much 1 a.m. It's 1:15, and doesn't get into Peru until 5 a.m.
I'm so tired.
It's definitely one of the most popular backpacking routes in South America, but beyond that, the rest of the details are pretty foggy. All we know for sure is that you have to get your tickets the morning off.
Panorámico 1-2.
Sí.
Aquí 8:30, ¿ya?
Ticket secured, $50 for the both of us. We've got a panoramic seat that might lay flat. There's a bit of communication thing, but hopefully. But right now it's the daytime, and this
is a night bus. Between booking our tickets this afternoon and now, we've had some time to look at the reviews for this company, and the reviews leave something to be desired. I'm not sure if it's a lay flat seat anymore, and apparently thefts are not an uncommon thing. My favorite saying for when we have a long, uncomfortable bus, we have low expectations and lots downloaded.
One weird thing is you pay for your bus ticket, but you also have to pay an extra 10 cents just to get to the terminal or get on the bus platform. Don't know why.
We've just met so many awesome people hopping on this bus. I'm very excited for Peru now because I've heard amazing things yet again. It's like a Peruvian family. Some of them are from Ecuador, some of them are from the States, and they're going to the Amazon, and it sounds amazing. How cool is that? We are on the top deck, and it is a panoramic view because we're at the front. It looks like we have little seat rests. I don't know how far the seats recline yet, and I feel bad doing it straight away because there's people behind me. It looks like there's aircon, Wi-Fi, decently reclined seats. It's a pity it's going to be nighttime and we have the panoramic views of nothing. I don't know how I'm going to sleep. I also have been getting motion sickness lately on buses, which I never get. Like, I never get boat sick, car sick, anything. But recently in Ecuador on the buses,
it's been bad.
It's been bad. I do have some tablets, but part of me wants to like fight through and not be someone who has motion sickness.
Hopefully this bus is smooth and the immigration goes okay.
That's true. I think even if the seats are the comfiest thing in the world and it's like a bed, we do have to be up at like 1 a.m. to go through immigration. Yeah. This bus is packed. Like downstairs looks like it's sold out. I think the configuration is like upstairs is bigger, comfier, more executive seats, and downstairs is sort of regular seats.
Should be taken off soon. Give out drinks. It's a nice touch.
It's the little things that make night buses nicer.
Yeah. Didn't think they'd be giving anything out, but a free drink's pretty good. We also get chips. Maybe this is our first taste of like the Peru buses we've heard so much about being amazing. It's currently about 11:10. We just made our first stop. So we haven't been going for that long, but we need to fill up petrol already. So we've got a toilet break. Emily's asleep somehow. But we have to get up in another couple of hours to cross the border, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep or not. Immigration. Well, pretty much 1 a.m. It's 1:15. It's not been so bad so far. Have you slept?
I don't know. We are officially into Peru. Honestly, a really simple process. You are literally at one counter exiting Ecuador, and then the next counter over you're entering Peru, and it was quite quick as well. We also read online that we would have to register our drone, but I think because it's so small, we don't actually have to. So we just quickly showed it to them and they're like, yeah, no, you're good. Yes.
Technically the rule is if it's over 250 grams you have to register it, and ours was specifically made to 249 grams. So we're good. I hope. We shouldn't get in trouble. 3 or so more hours and we should arrive at Mancora.
I'm so tired. Are you tired? We made it to our hotel after a kind of crazy tuk-tuk ride.
Got a little bit off-roady there, but we've made it to the hotel. We just have to wait for people to wake up now. It's currently 5:30 a.m, so I don't know how long we'll be waiting.
Night bus. Oh, I missed the pillow. This place is really nice. It's 6 a.m, but she let us check in because there was no one in the room. Plus there's a dog and a pool and a view of the beach. That's a pretty good hotel in my opinion. It kind of looks like a hotel that belongs in Fiji.
Let's get some food.
I don't think it's hit me yet that we're in Peru, and this is a pretty cool first stop for a new country. We're like right on the beach. I think where we're gonna go get breakfast is on the beach as well, right? Yay! I like that there's tuk-tuks everywhere. My arm.
We've been well and truly influenced by our friends Jamie and Hannah, who came here not too long ago. We're staying in the same hotel they stayed in, and we're getting breakfast from the same place they got breakfast from.
There is few people who travel the same way we do, and they are one of them, where it's like we're not backpackers, but we're not luxury travelers either. We want comforts, but we want it to be as cheap as it can. It's like a fine line to walk. So when you have people like that you can copy, it makes it so much easier.
Thanks, guys.
We have made it to Green Eggs and Ham, which seems like a very popular cafe here in Mancora. It also seems like a super cute town. It's very like beachy, backpackery, but also kind of resortish at the same time. There's plenty of shops you could stop and like learn how to surf here as well. So much fun. This cafe looks out onto the beach so we can just see everyone surfing, and there's someone out there on a paddleboard with their dog. It's so cute. Pretty good start to Peru.
Breakfast is on its way.
You can pay on card?
Got to pay on card, yeah, they got a card here.
Yay.
I'm eager to see how much it was because I have no idea what the conversions are like in my head. But I got a breakfast burrito, but this place looks so good. We're definitely going to come back and get breakfast tomorrow. Maybe lunch today, who knows?
Ever had green eggs before, but this is chock full of veggies, which I think I need after a massive night bus. Like, it'll make me feel healthy again because I don't feel very healthy right now. What a view to enjoy it as well.
It has been a long time since I've seen this many tuk-tuks in such a small area. They are everywhere.
We're getting like Southeast Asia, Indonesia vibes from this place.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice. I think we're just gonna chill out by the pool all day.
I think it's time we share our final thoughts on the Ecuador to Peru overnight bus.
You didn't sleep, so I'm assuming your feelings on the bus isn't great.
I may have got 20 minutes, but no, I didn't sleep.
I didn't sleep well. I don't think you ever sleep well on these buses. But as soon as I was getting into like a deep sleep, that's when Jordan would be like, it's time to go through immigration. I will say it went really quick. It was reasonably comfortable. Like, definitely have low expectations because the recline's not as good as they say it is, but better than most buses.
Yeah, it stopped about every 2 hours, but we didn't get robbed. And everyone seemed really nice as well. Like, everyone seemed super friendly.
It felt quite secure as well. Like, at the start when we left Cuenca, the security guard like puts a sticker over the door, I guess, to seal it, which I don't really know the reason to do that. But there was just little things like that that made it feel quite secure, and like our bags were safe, we were safe.
And we got a drink and a packet of chips.
So good. I'm excited to try. Apparently Peru has like proper 180-degree lie flat seats.
Next time you see us, we'll be in another coastal town called Trujillo. Can't pronounce that one either, sorry.
Another overnight bus.